Hello, this is Jasonium. I'll be going over my Fire Wizard guide. So for a weapon, I'm using Wand of Woe. It reduces the cooldown of my skills and removes the cooldown of Explosive Blast completely. And Explosive Blast, I'm using the Short Fuse rune, which does 1021% weapon damage as fire to all enemies within 12 yards. I'm also using Cinder Coat to reduce the resource cost of fire skills by 30%, and it also improves explosive blast damage by 14% and fire skill damage by 20%, well 16%. And I also have strong arm bracers, increases the fire damage by 19%, and mage fists, which increases my fire skill damage by 20% as well. And for boots, I have firewalkers. I really like firewalkers because the burning trail that it leaves breaks through terrain, like doors and boxes, so it saves a lot of time. You don't have to attack the doors. And for my abilities, for my primary attack, I'm using Magic Missile Conflagrate. It's just a fire damage. It goes through monsters, so I can stack crit easier because I have APOC on my, what do you call it, source. And I'm using Teleport Wormhole just to get around. Sometimes I black hole teleport onto them and start using Explosive Blast. So I can also use it offensively. And for black hole, I'm using Blazar because it does fire damage and I stack a lot of improved fire damage. And black hole is just a good way to pull monsters together and blow them up. And I'm using Energy Armor Prismatic Armor just for increased resistances. I'm using Magic Weapon Force Weapon for greatly improved damage. And I'm also using Explosive Blast Short Fuse to do instant burst. So my whole build is based around burst. Okay, and I'm also using the passive skill called Conflagration. Fire damage dealt to enemies applies a burning effect, increases their chance to be crit by 6%. So since I'm a crit heavy build, intending to burst, that passive is really good for me. And I'm also using Dominance. Every time a monster dies, I gain a stack for 27,000 shield, and it can stack up to 10 times. And then every time I kill a new monster, the stacks refresh. So that's basically half my life, and it's almost always up. I'm also using Glass Cannon to increase my damage some more by 15%. And I'm using Audacity to increase damage dealt within 15 yards, but to increase the damage by 20% to enemies within 15 yards. And that's always within explosive blast range because explosive blast range is only 12 yards. So I'll be showing you how much damage this build does. So I'm doing Torment 3 because I don't find it efficient to do Torment 6. There are other builds that will they'll give you more survivability. See, I can just walk through these terrains. So there are other builds that will give you more survivability to handle higher Torment levels, but you just won't have the damage to kill all the monsters.
Not ready yet.
Wow, so this is a really bad rift because I don't see any monsters yet.
Need more arcane power.
Well, So as you can see, I basically one-shot everything in Torment 3. So I hope you guys like the guide. Subscribe to see more Reaper of Souls content. Goodbye.